other electronic devices at this time. For the safety of the performers, flash photography is strictly prohibited. Please note the locations of the emergency exits on the side and rear of the auditorium. We would like to remind you that food, beverages, and gum are prohibited in the Performing Arts Center. If you find it necessary to leave during the performance, please do so through the exits at the rear of the auditorium. Thank you and enjoy the show.
Hello, hello. Welcome to the Senior Recognition Concert. Real quickly before we get to the seniors, I'm going to thank, as always, Kyle and Cole and the fabulous stage crew for all their hard work. Now I'm going to throw a bunch of dates at you. So our next big thing is the mattress sale coming up on Saturday. The biggest thing you can do is help spread the word if you haven't already. 10% of the population each year is looking to purchase a new mattress. Yeah, and it's something you're going to buy anyway, so why not help the music department with a new mattress? They're name brand, they're made to order, and we can sell them at a discount because there's no middleman. We set up a store right in the PAC lobby, so it's really cool. And we make a profit off of every mattress sold. On the 29th of May at 6 p.m., Jazz One is going to be playing a gig with the professional big band that I play with. It's at Soiree, which is the old Suburban Bourbon right on Janesville. It's a super fun night. And even if you don't have any kids in jazz band, it's a great night. And it's in a different atmosphere besides the PAC, so we love. Hang with us. Yeah, we're cool. You can hang with us. Coming up on June 11th, which is a Wednesday at 6:30, is going to be our Los Angeles trip meeting. We're going to talk through some trip highlights, the costs and dates of the trip, so feel free to come to that. We know that's finals week, so if the kid can't come and just the parents come, that's fine. Then finally, graduation band is June 15th. All bands, except for the freshmen, play for graduation, so we need you there. That's our last thing. It's been on the calendar all year. Please don't leave us hanging by not being there. Okay?
Celebrate Father's Day with me.
Yeah, celebrate Father's Day with Matt. All right, it is time to recognize our wonderful senior class. First up is, well, we're going to bring them out. You want to see them?
All right, as always, this is one of those things where please hold your applause until they're all out here, and then we're going to give them some big ones. Okay, this is in alphabetical order. Here we go. Mason Barr. Go ahead, what I care. If you want to, sure. Next, Peyton Bennett. Peyton Bennett. Yeah, oh yeah. Lily Bowman. Wait, whoa. Wait, where are you going? Stop. Guy just walks right off stage. Ryan Bonji. Jordan Sayula. Yeah, man. Katie Cravata. Michael Zaboter. CZ, that's right. Kellen DeBrine. Lincoln Donner. Fan Club. Izzy Formolo. Where am I? Mateo Galvis. Sam Gentile. Samson Hateman. Jalen Hughes. Elliot Ichkowski. Lily Clovis. Evelyn Krushka. Hannah Lentz. Kanan Lease. Asher Lewandowski. Haley Lippish. Henry Marima. Austin McLean. Navin Narain. Keegan Patterson. Andy Pennell. Lachlan Peterson. Nia Petropoulos. Edward Pod. Timothy Shannon. Brooke Shelley. Logan Chappelle. Ethan Sibilla. Patrick Stewart. Jordan Stubblefield. Alex Teshafer. I know, but sometimes they show up. Okay. Maggie Waldock. Delaney Wolf. What? Oh, did I? Oh, Mallory Weiss. I did skip a name. Mallory Weiss. Yeah. Kept her guessing. I know. And Claire Zanecki. There we go. Yeah. Come on. This is quite the special class. Sometimes you can just tell right away, freshman year, we could tell. Not only can they play their instruments extremely well, they also have an incredible spirit. If we need the band to scream, they're gonna scream. If we need the band to sing, they're gonna sing. If we need them to prepare more music than they ever have before, oh, and it's all gonna be really, really hard, they do it. They have worked so hard these past 4 years. Think of all the great things that we've done together. We went to Disney freshman year, went to New York last year, did a state football game, did a state basketball game, did a state convention performance this year, countless drumline events. We got a new band room in that time, right? We got a new indoor turf. Band camp will never be the same. Did we have 2 student teachers while you were here? Can you name them? Goodhall, all right, good. Mrs. Goodhall and Mr. Miskimen. Can any of you name a piece you played on the October 21st concert? Your first concert, Andy? Shadowlands, I knew it. Anybody else? And Colonel Miner's March. I did not think they could do it. They did it. Excellent. Thank you to all the parents out there, thank you for the rides, thank you for the instruments, thank you for the support, thank you for cheering your kids on, thank you for being there. Can you give your parents a round of applause real quick? And could you please help me thank these awesome seniors?
All right, so we have some hardware to hand out here. We have 3 senior awards to give out tonight. The first one is the Patrick Gilmer Award. Lily Bowman, will you come up here? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate a student whose dedication defies our band program. When I pause, that's because I'm getting emotional. I'm going to be fine. 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 Lily Bowman has been an integral part of our band family throughout her high school career, contributing to Warrior Band, Symphonic Band, Wind Ensemble, and showcasing her talents in both our jazz bands. And of course, marching band, where she is one of our 3 drum majors. Her musical journey includes years of trumpet and piano studies, and this year she also learned to play the trombone for jazz too. Lily's commitment shines brightest in her service and leadership. This year she earned the esteemed position of drum major, a testament to her musical and personal qualities. Lily's service extends beyond our walls. She has also been involved with UA for the past 2 years and serves as a youth worship leader at her church. Her selflessness is truly remarkable. I love this story. She once flew back early from a family trip and drove from Iowa on her own to ensure that she was present for band camp and summer rehearsals. This extraordinary dedication exemplifies her understanding of teamwork and prioritizing the ensemble above all else. Next year, Lily will be attending Indiana Wesleyan University to pursue a degree in nursing, but she plans on continuing to perform in their music program as much as she can. Lily, we're so proud of you, and thank you for all your service to our band program. Please congratulate the 2025 Patrick Gilmore Award winner, Lily Bowman.
Second of 3 awards. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that I present the 2025 John Philip Sousa Award to a truly exceptional student, Hannah Lentz. Come on. From the moment Hannah stepped into our classroom, she has been a shining example of what it means to be a well-rounded and accomplished student. Her musical studies, Her musical prowess is undeniable, as evidenced by her mastery of multiple instruments, including the flute, of course, and saxophone, and her beautiful singing voice. Hannah's performances in a top wind ensemble, both jazz bands, choirs, and musicals have consistently been of the highest caliber. Beyond her musical abilities, Hannah's leadership qualities have earned her the esteemed role of drum major for our marching band during her senior year. Her ability to inspire and guide her peers is a testament to her strong character and leadership skills. Her peers have said to us that Hannah is someone who truly cares about them as a person. She doesn't just say hi or how's it going. She generally wants to know how you were doing and how she can help you. Mr. Beckman and I often talk about how she and Sam Gentile compete for the friendliest people on earth. In my almost 30 years of teaching, Hannah Lentz stands out as one of the kindest, most caring, and most thoughtful students we have ever had the pleasure of working with. Her unwavering commitment to excellence, combined with her exceptional talents and remarkable character, make her most deserving of this award. Hannah is poised to achieve great success in her future endeavors, and I'm confident that she will make a lasting and positive impact whatever her path may lead. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 John Phillips Award winner, Hannah Lentz.
All right, our last one is the Comprehensive Musician Award, which is awarded to somebody who has an impact on the entire music program at Muskego High School, both band and choir, Maggie Waldock. So this young lady is a standout from a family of standout musicians. Maggie Waldock has been remarkably influential these past 4 years, and you know the saying, they save the best for last? That certainly applies to Maggie. I knew you would be here. I said, okay. Brother is in the front row. Maggie is the definition of a comprehensive musician. In band, she has been a standout clarinet player from day one. She plays the most beautiful solos, like you heard in the Stephen Foster arrangement and wind ensemble last concert, and navigates the most difficult technical passages with ease, like you will hear tonight in both Tempest and Godzilla. Let's not forget her incredible jazz playing too, which featured just last week. And beyond clarinet, she's also a talented tenor saxophonist playing in the jazz band all 4 years with numerous solos. But that's just half the story. On the choir side, Maggie's gorgeous alto voice has been featured many times in chorale, chamber choir, Sorelli Cantanti, and as a leader of the Latte Ladies. You've undoubtedly heard her beautiful singing before, perhaps even when she soloed as a junior last year with Jazz One. Maggie has also shared her talents in the musical, both on stage and as an invaluable member of our pit orchestra for the past 3 years. In marching band, she's a section leader and a wonderful mentor to our younger students. Please congratulate Maggie Waldock.
It is hard to put into words how much Mr. Beckman and Mr. Miller mean to the senior class. They have motivated, inspired, taught, and given us one-of-a-kind experiences. From day one of band camp, they created a welcoming environment that became our home. Tonight, I would love to highlight these two outstanding directors and show how much they mean to us. But first, I would like to thank some others who make this band program incredible. Mr. Thoreau and Mr. Castine, thank you for making us look and sound great at every concert. Without your hard work, we wouldn't have been able to have 24 band concerts here these past 4 years. Also, thank you for driving our instruments and uniforms to Florida and New York. We knew that they were in great hands. A huge thank you also goes out to Music Friends, who constantly supports us and provides funds. We wouldn't be here without you. Now it is time to recognize the two individuals that are the heart and soul of this band program. Individually, they are amazing directors, but together they are unstoppable. Their 10 years of working here together make them a remarkable team. They cover for each other, share the workload, bounce ideas off of one another, and make the band program better. Their dedication and passion shines through in every rehearsal, concert, and event. And who can forget the countless early morning jazz rehearsals when they got here before the sun rose? They put in thousands of hours to ensure we all have the best experience. I would like to share with you what I call band stats, which are connected to our 4 years in band. We have had 720 band classes, 180 hours of band camp, 48 hours of Wednesday night rehearsals, marched at 21 football home games, put on 16 concert band concerts, played at 16 pep band games, had 8 jazz band concerts, put on 4 cabarets, gone on 4 Lawrence jazz trips, started and had 3 annual bandoramas, went on 2 incredible trips, and witnessed the transformation of the music department renovation. We wanted to get Mr. Beckman and Mr. Miller something tangible that showed all the incredible memories that we have shared together. We made for each of them a custom book that has pictures from events over the past 4 years and our favorite band memories. Thank you, Mr. Beckman and Mr. Miller, for making these past 4 years some of the best times of our lives. And thank you for being the most dedicated teachers and welcoming us into your band family.
Mr. Beckman and Mr. Miller, I have so much respect and admiration for you both. You guys are awesome. Since I was in Wind Ensemble and SWAP this year, I was lucky to have had both of you every day as my directors and teachers. You both have been the lights in my day for my 4 years of high school, and I'm sure a lot of us can say that. I love talking to you both about life in general, and I truly do not know what I'm going to do without you both in my life every day anymore. You have both inspired me in becoming a teacher, and I could not have envisioned better role models in my life to look up to. It has been such an incredible journey coming from the first eye-opening day of band camp to standing right here playing How to Train Your Dragon and the very special song that everyone will hear at the end of the concert. And it was always my happy place. I could go and just focus on music and awesome people. Something I will take with me is when you guys have said to play as if we're painting with all the different colors of music and different feelings of music. Thank you for giving us the place to share music and shaping it into something so amazing. I've really, really appreciated everything you've done for us over the years. Thank you.
When I walked into the first drumline practice the summer before high school, I didn't know who I was or who I wanted to be. I was starting high school soon, and I didn't know a lot of people or what to expect. I am forever grateful for the upperclassmen from my freshman year who made drumline so incredibly fun. They were so welcoming, and they made me determined to give every new face the same amazing experience I had. I will never forget every Friday night, home or away, having that event to look forward to every week in the beginning of the year. Football games were my absolute favorite, and I will cherish those memories forever. I had incredible experiences on both of the trips we went on, to Disney and New York. Meeting up and playing for a multitude of events is something that I wouldn't have ever been able to experience without the drumline. I want to especially express how grateful I am to Mr. Beckman and Mr. Miller for creating a space we can count on having every single day. Thank you for creating a space where I could find myself. I have become happier, more confident, and overall much more satisfied with my high school experience because of the memories I have made. When I was a freshman, I could have never dreamed of being where I am today. I was absolutely honored when they gave me the position of drumline captain because I never could have imagined I could be the kind of person that takes. Not only did I find myself, but I found my best friends and people I will never forget. Thank you to everyone involved in my journey. I'm going to miss this.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all for coming to our final concert for this year. It means the absolute world to all of us. Lock in. I'm one of our 2025 captains along with Peyton here, and just wanted to say it's been an absolute pleasure being a part of this band program and being a part of the drumline program as well. And then for our directors, I thought I'm gonna be honest, we got them a pretty special gift this year. It's definitely a little different from the lore, behind it. About 2 years ago, I was standing out on the band camp field, and I looked in front of me, and Jonah Yerson was wearing a Nicki Minaj flag as a cape. I was like, dude, that's awesome. That is wonderful. So I was like, okay, I gotta go on Amazon right now. I'm like, scroll. I'm like, I found an even better flag than Jonah's. I found a bright pink American flag with Ice Spice on it. Anybody who's unfamiliar with Ice Spice, just keep it that way. I was planning on bringing this flag out to show everyone what this flag looked like. I didn't, because it's a little PG-13, a little rated R, if you will. I wore this flag on the front of my drum. We had a couple of our tenors wear some pretty awesome flags as well. Can't really bring those out in front of our friends and family, but good call. This year I thought the senior gifts that we got for the directors to complement said flag.
I'm not really sure how to follow that, but let's keep this short, so I'm going to just read what I have. If I can be honest, I never wanted to like high school band. In fact, I never wanted to sign up, but my parents convinced me to. I decided to sign up my freshman year thinking I would just quit when it ended up being terrible. But to my surprise, it wasn't terrible. It was one of the best experiences of my life. From the first welcoming smiles of Mr. Miller and Mr. Beckman, we could all sense their enthusiasm for marching band and getting to know their students. I can still remember the feeling I got when the whole band played in the PAC for the first time. When the band hit the first huge chord, I knew it would stay in band for the next 4 years. Mom and Dad, don't get used to me saying this, but you were right to convince me to stay with band. Yeah. To understand how impactful band has been in all of our lives, you have to understand the profound impact Mr. Miller and Mr. Beckman have had on all of us. Mr. Miller, being under your direction is certainly an interesting experience, in the best possible way. Your passion for band truly shows through your actions when directing. Your enthusiasm when we play a part perfectly or play something better than last time can always be seen. Your encouragement and praise are something that we always strive to achieve each day during class. One of my favorite things about Mr. Miller is his investment in his students outside of class. I can recall seeing Mr. Miller at one of my tennis matches after school one day. I remember after our team meeting, going to our court for our match, all of a sudden I hear this random man shout, "Let's go Warriors!" And I remember thinking to myself, who is shouting at a tennis meet? For those of you who don't know, tennis is certainly a quiet sport, and shouting is a little frowned upon. I look over and see Mr. Miller standing on the bleachers cheering for me and my tennis teammates. I can confidently say that I know very few teachers who are willing to give up their evening to come support their students outside of class. But Mr. Miller is one of those few who certainly cares about his students in and out of class. Mr. Miller, thank you for cheering us on throughout our 4 years here. Your unwavering support made all of us feel safe and cared for throughout our high school years. Mr. Beckman, one of my favorite experiences with you came our freshman year trip. Remember riding the Tower of Terror with you and Nia? You challenged us to keep a straight face, and we failed miserably. We were screaming, and you looked like you were watching paint dry. Not sure how we did that. From the start of freshman year, I could tell Mr. Beckman anything. I can remember numerous times when I walk into his office with nothing to talk about, and those random conversations could last for an hour if we let them. I can remember conversations that were about sports, freshmen making out in the hallway. That did happen. But those short conversations made my whole day. Your ability to brighten someone's day is something that every single one of us seniors has felt over the past 4 years. Mr. Beckman is always the first to pose for a photo and say, "Send that to me," after someone take the .5 of it. Mr. Beckman, thank you for your unwavering support. Without your guidance, I could see my life being very different than it is now. To the both of you, thank you for shaping us as individuals. The entire senior class, with up here with me tonight, has been impacted by the both of you. Thank you for your investment in our personal lives. Being on your direction for the past 4 years is something that we always cherish and remember. Thank you.
The last one, okay. It's hard to put 4 years of overflowing memories into a few sentences. Mr. B and Mr. Miller, I've loved having you both as band directors. The first time I met you in the old office, 8th grade Lily, scared to even walk in high school as big as this one, I knew right away that I was gonna love high school band with you. The way you made me feel so welcomed and loved me made me excited for the future. Flash forward, now I'm one of the drum majors, and I think this past year has been the best year of my high school career. Getting to know both of you a lot more, conducting the band, learning from you, talking through challenges, and overall both enjoying our love of music together has been such a blessing and great experience. Mr. B, the Cheeseball King, I will miss you very much. Our bond over the Brewers, matching jerseys, and just talking about life are things that I will cherish forever. Not just me, but we have all appreciated your BBL's Beckman life lessons over the years, and the knowledge that you've shared with us. Thank you, Mr. B. Well, you can't just miss one when you have two amazing directors that share a bond that can never be broken. Mr. Miller, I will miss you very much as well. Our love for the band Lawrence, learning new musical instruments, and the ways of conducting, accounting for every detail and striving to be the best, and just talking about life are things I will miss deeply. But most of all, I will miss you both because of the way you've impacted and changed my life. I think I can speak for the whole class that both of you have made such a positive impression on our lives. I couldn't have asked for a better high school band experience. From the bottom of my heart, I will miss you, but all I can say is thank you for everything. As a token of our appreciation and gratitude for all that you've done for each and every one of us, we would like to present you with one more class gift. This final gift you will receive tonight is something very unique. If you don't know, there's a small staff parking lot about 12 spaces behind or next to the band doors. There are signs, if they're not knocked over by some high schooler, that say staff only. Of course, people only take that as a suggestion. Many times, Mr. B and Mr. Miller in passing would say, "There's a student in the staff lot," or, "Oh, guess who parked in the spot again?" A while ago, some of us joked with Mr. Miller and Mr. B that they need VIP spots. And they do for everything that they do at this high school and how long they're here, either 6:30 in the morning or 9 p.m. So,
I'm all in. Whatever you get about to say.
we present you with a VIP Mr. Beckman sign and a VIP Mr. Miller sign. The whole class. Both of these have their own post and concrete weight, and we will put them in front of your spots tomorrow. And now you deserve your VIP parking, and now you have it. All of the classes signed the back, and this is just a token of our appreciation and gratitude for all of you've done.
panel picked out that piece for us.
Hi, my name is Claire. Thank you for joining us for the senior recognition concert this evening. This next piece is special in a number of ways. It was commissioned by Michael Poitinger, music coordinator for the school district of Waukesha. Mr. Poitinger was the person who hired Mr. Beckman and Mr. Miller towards the beginning of their careers before they came to Muskego. Rick Kirby is the composer, who you all know from our piece, Memories of Home, in which we close our Sounds of the Season concert every year. When Mr. Poitinger's father passed away in 2009, he was commissioned by Mr. Kirby to write this piece in memory of him. The members of Wind Ensemble would like to dedicate this piece to Mr. Miller and his family, including his son Emmett, who is in our band program. Mr. Miller's dad sadly passed away 2 weeks ago. Mr. Miller, your strength over the past couple weeks have been a big inspiration to everyone in the band program. We are so thankful for you as one of our directors, and we hope that you enjoy this tribute to your father from all of us.
Check, check, check. Hey, we've done a lot of talking. I'm not going to talk very much more, except that I wanted to send the senior class off with a bang, and this is one of the coolest things that you can do. So I just want you to sit back and prepare to be amazed, because this is a fun tune. It's got a whole video, it's got a whole slideshow. It's going to be amazing. So this is Godzilla Eats Las Vegas.